Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, listeners across the world. Welcome to Afri's Concept TV, and thank you for tuning into this channel. The news headline: In 8 years, we spent over $19 billion maintaining refineries, while Dangote spent $19 billion in building is, says Governor Sule. Once again, you're welcome to today's news. Kindly listen till the end. The news details. During an interview with the channel's television, the governor of Nasarawa State, Governor Abdullahi Sule, supported the removal of fuel subsidies, pointing out that they are nothing but fraud. He revealed that in 8 years, we spent over $19 billion maintaining our refineries, while Dangote spent $19 billion building his own. Governor Sule further disclosed that if we had taken care of our refineries, we wouldn't have been spending so much money on fuel subsidies. He added that several governments have tried different ways to overcome this challenge but failed. According to him, I have always supported the removal of subsidy as a professional in my background because I knew there was too much fraud in it. The only reason we are paying for subsidy is because we are not refining. So if we are taking care of our refineries very well, there wouldn't have been this. Speaking further, he said, in the year 2002, we gave 18 licenses and I was there in Lagos to private refineries, and not one of them was built. So a lot of things have happened. The government tried this, it didn't work. Tried this, it did not work. Thinking that if we had done that, all the subsidy would have been over. Look at how much the Buhari administration spent on fixing the refineries. In the 8 years, it spent more money than the 19 billion that Dangote spent in building a refinery that is 1/2 times the size of all our three refineries combined. Our three refineries in Nigeria today produce a total of 450,000 barrels per day. Dangote is 650,000 and he spent 19 billion on building it. We spent more than $19 billion in maintaining rather than building new refineries in the last 8 years, but they have not been maintained. Um, Dangote actually commissioned these refineries some weeks ago, and now um, the governor of Nasarawa State, Governor Abdullahi Sule, has said on when he was interviewed on Channels TV that he actually supports this fuel subsidy because um, pointing out that they are nothing but fraud. That this fuel subsidy is nothing but fraud. The government is just pouring out money, and um, it's a fraudulent act. It's a very fraudulent act. That in the past 8 years, they've spent more than 19 billion naira just to maintain the refineries in Nigeria. While Dangote would have built a fresh refinery, spent that same $19 billion to build his own. So if we don't take care of our refinery, if it's that the refinery has been taken care of and they are working perfectly, they will not have to be spending on subsidies, because if it's that it's the Nigeria refinery and not the private refinery that are refining this oil, the Nigerian government would not have to pay for any subsidy because they're the one in charge. But the fact that they didn't maintain the refineries is why They are paying subsidy. And this fuel subsidy, it's a very corrupt act because there's too much fraud in it. So he also said that several governments have tried ways to overcome this challenge but have failed. So the only reason that we are paying for subsidy, the only reason Nigeria is paying for subsidy is because they are not refining. They're not refining. We have just few refineries, and these three refineries are not even being maintained very well. So if that the Nigeria government is refining, they're the one refining very well. There will not be any subsidy. There will not be any subsidy at all. So he also reminded us that in 2020, in 2002, pardon, they gave 18 licenses in Lagos to private refineries. And till now, none of those refineries were built. They only gave them license, but we did not see any refinery. So a lot of things have happened that the government have tried. The government has tried a lot of things just to make sure that um, the refineries work perfectly and there's no subsidy. But it did not work. They actually gave all those refineries, all those 18 licenses just because they thought it was going to help to produce more refineries that would be refining oil. But what did it turn to? Nothing. In the Buhari administration, this same $19 billion that Dangote used to build a fresh refinery even more than it was used to maintain um the three refineries in Nigeria, three federal refineries. So and even um this Dangote this Dangote refinery, it is just one half of the size of all the three refineries combined, and they spend such amount. So and the refinery that they spend 90 billion naira to maintain, $90 billion to maintain, produces just 450,000 barrels per day. Why the one that Dangote built with $90 billion produces 650,000 barrels? So, but kindly share your thoughts and opinion concerning this news, and let us hear your view. Thank you for listening to the end. And don't forget to like and share, and also click on the subscribe button to subscribe and the bell for more updates. Thank you.